up, everybody? Welcome to episode 62 of the AFK Hour Podcast. I'm your host, jlucio, and today we have Nabjr.
Yo.
And StevieRay.
Hi.
Let's just jump into it because we have a lot of news to cover. So, first off,
Shit. A lot of shit happened this week. What? Shit.
A lot of stuff happened this week.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah. But first thing first, Nick, you go first. What have you been up to this past week?
So we finished Surgeon Simulator 2 on stream. That game was kind of cool. I don't know. I feel like with 4 players, it's too many players, but it's still pretty cool. It's like a puzzle slash, actual, I guess, cutting limbs off and stuff. And we also played Craftopia again. They added like new updates, so we've been like playing that as well a little bit with Big Boy Eddie on stream. Pretty fun. It's just a really random game because there's a bunch of shit in it. And then we also tried in the Epic Store, Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. I don't know, some fucking long ass name. It's like a Borderlands DLC, but they made it a standalone.
It was the original one, right? Because they're they're making a new one.
Yeah. So we tried that. It was pretty cool. I mean, I hadn't played Borderlands in a while, a long ass time. I can't remember when the first one was that I played. But that was pretty cool. And then recently, as everybody's been playing, we played Halo yesterday. Or I played Halo yesterday for the first time. And it was pretty fun. I only got to play a few games. But I think it was just fun playing with everybody. Like being able to play again with like a good amount of people. It's also just fun because you just yell at everybody. Like good old times. Yeah, I also did some stuff, but I'll leave it to talk about later. Did some stuff over the weekend. It's pretty fun. Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Stevie? What have you been up to?
It's been a week. Well, really 2 weeks since the last time, since we took a week off of the pod. We've been playing some Destiny. Destiny's got a lot of good stuff coming down the pipe. Like less than a month from now, we got the Bungie 30th anniversary event, which is a paid DLC. It's like $30. They're gonna have a new 6-player activity for free. Actually, that part's free. And then they're gonna have a new dungeon, which is part of the paid DLC, as well as you get skins and all that. So, as far as content-wise on Destiny, there's really nothing. There's absolutely nothing right now. So, me and my clan have been trying. We're trying to get ready for the new content that's coming out next year. Like so early, right? But we're trying to do flawless raids. So, raids where you don't die once throughout all the encounters, and I think we can do it. We want to do it through each raid, so tune in on Fridays with my clan. You can see us in our attempts. So we tried last week, failed. We're gonna try again this week, see if we can do it again. Other than that, been playing Valorant and been playing TFT and been playing League? Question mark? Like, I played one game of League? Nick, you got excited. What?
No, when you said TFT, I remember something very important I was going to say last week, because we were going to have the pod, and I was like, I need to say this, and then I forgot, and I just remember right now. I won 2 back-to-back games of Super Auto Pets, baby.
Oh, yeah.
It was awesome. Back-to-back wins. And I don't know if y'all saw, I don't know what's going because I don't really keep up with big streamers, but Izzy was telling me that also Super Auto Pets was popping off like last week or a couple weeks ago. Like all the main streamers were playing it.
I was going to tell you.
Were garbage again. But dude, got 2 back-to-back wins. Yeah, baby. It's good shit.
You're getting better at video games, hot off the presses.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Fucking Riot's got me kind of hooked lately. At least this month because there's no Destiny content. I'm working on getting that new agent. He just dropped this week. what was it, like yesterday or the day before he dropped.
Yeah.
And then TFT's got the new set out. George taught me about the Yordles, and now I can't fucking put them down because they're the easiest fucking thing to play. Like, you literally just collect all the fucking Yordles like Pokemon, and you get easy top 4 every time. So at least in my elo, like I've been playing. I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going to bed, and then I play 2 or 3 games of TFT on my phone while I'm in bed, and then I just do that. I just fucking collect all the Yordles, and try. I still have not gotten fucking Vagar, the Yordle god, but I did witness it. I witnessed because it was I was top 3, and the guy that was in first place, he also went Yordles. And then because I died, he got fucking Vagar, and then he literally just like one-shot everything. Like, it was crazy. Like, all the animations were all popping off, and it was amazing. And I want that for me. So
yeah. So for those that don't know, TFT, there's this new set, and basically, there's a Yordle subclass where if you collect all 6 Yordles and they become level 3, you get a hidden character that's not even on the game, or technically not offered to you. It just spawns on your bench. So that's why people try to go for it. And he's stupid strong because he ulties and he hits everybody on the field 15 times. It's like stupid.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's super lucky
really,
if you get it.
It's really cool, and it's like a really fun like game mechanic, you know? Like, I don't know. It's definitely
summoning Exodia.
Yeah, it's like summoning Exodia, exactly. It's like it feels the same way, but it's just such a hard win condition, but it's all RNG. Like there is some stuff like you can plan around it, right? Because the way the Yordles are, their subclass is like they're very split, right? So you can pair their subclass with some other subclasses. So there's anarchists, and then there's enchanters. So you can pair them all together, like with that, and they also have like this new thing where you get these buffs, like team-based buffs, like 3 times per game, and it also throws in more just ways to play. So it's like you get the choice of 3 buffs to pick, and you get to pick one like every like 20 rounds, I think it is. I don't remember. But yeah, so you pick one of those, and it basically just makes your team better. But I think everybody has the same choices and can pick however they want. Sometimes it gives you an extra trait. Sometimes it gives you shields. Sometimes it gives you health on kills. There's so many different ways to play it. So it's a different game every time. Even though I'm playing the same basic subclasses, it's different every time, and you have to play it differently every time. But I'm having a really good time with that. Valorant, not so good a time. I'm not. I'm just solo queuing, and my teammates are hit and miss. I mean, it is what it is. but I am learning them. I definitely adjusted my sensitivity lower, and I've been popping off actually. Like, I've been playing a lot better than I was before. Like, I don't know what happened with my sensitivity. Like, I started playing again like 2 weeks ago, and I played, and I was like, man, something feels off. And so I spent like an hour in the aim trainer and just was fucking with my sensitivity, and I finally got it the way I like it. And ever since then, I've been doing a lot better. So that's good. Yeah. And then I played like 2 games of League against bots, I guess.
Yeah, it's for that it's because Yippo, me and Jervis have been watching Arcane together, right? And out of nowhere, because of the hype behind Arcane, they're like, "Oh, we want to try League," and I was like, "Okay, you're asking for."
Fucking Riot got him, dude. He got him.
Yeah. So like I was just
that's exactly the perfect customer, the perfect outcome that Riot was hoping. All right, we're gonna put this out there, and we're gonna make you play our games, and we're gonna make you spend money.
Yeah. And like
buy the first skin.
no, they haven't bought any skins, but like I was just showing them my collection of skins because I have a couple of skins for Vi and Jinx, and like let's just say they both have girl crushes on Vi, and like they just want to like buy all the skins for her. But yeah, like literally when they're like, oh, I want to try League of Legends, like I just the meme of the oh shit, here we go again. Like, in my head, that's what happened, dude. Like I was like, okay, well I played that game a shit ton, so I can show you the ropes. And obviously I don't want to throw them against people right away, so we just played against bots just so they could not be scared of playing against people, you know?
They weren't scared of you? I was scared.
We're playing against bots though. No.
Yeah, and then like Nabjr said, I mean I played Halo. That's a thing. It's great. It's really good. It's a change of pace. I don't know. It's like it's weird to say, but it just has its own place in this like FPS landscape right now. It's like it's free to play, so barrier to entry is 0. Like it's got good graphics. Like, well, I don't get to enjoy that because I have a shitty GPU, but I've watched video of people play it, and I'm like, damn, it looks good. Like, what the fuck? I'm missing out. But it's actually inspired me to want to look for a graphics card. But but yeah, it's really cool. Like I like all the little things that they did, like the weapon drills. The weapon drills are super fun, and like it's probably one of the best aim trainers in the game, especially when you're trying to learn how all the guns work. Because it is like one of the things. I just jumped into quick play, you know, and I'm like, fuck, like you feel overwhelmed because like, oh, I don't know what to play, I don't know what this gun does, blah blah blah. If you take the time and you go and do all the weapon drills, like you can learn how all the weapons work, whatever, in kind of like a non, like in your own box, in the non like competitive mode, versus something like, I feel like something like Valorant, like you don't get that because they only have like stationary targets, whereas in the Halo one they have both stationary and they have like movement, like moving targets, so you can practice like both. Yeah, and so I personally really enjoy that. Haven't touched ranked yet, but we'll probably do that after maybe next week because I don't know, I'm like super nervous to rank in that game.
Okay, see, I'm wood 5, so you're good.
But I respect myself more.
Okay, you want me to grind? I haven't even tried that mode yet. The one, well, I always don't really care. I just go in and play. But it might be helpful to know what each weapon does.
Yeah, okay, so for that one, it's like right underneath multiplayer, there's like an academy section, and underneath the second option is weapons range or something like that, and then basically it gives you every weapon. I was in the same boat as Stevie, where like when I jumped in I was like, what the fuck are all these new weapons? Like I didn't know what the hell they did. And like I just remember the classics from Halo 3 because I played a crap ton of Halo 3.
Yeah.
And some of them are the same, but they're revisioned for the new generation, you know? Because there's like a shotgun, and the one I think of is the pump action shotgun, right? But no, it's different. It's like it's a medium range shotgun. It's really strange, but yeah, like, and actually, like, speaking about the range, like, it's actually challenging. It's like really challenging to get level 3s. Like, I got level 3s on everything, but it was fucking hard. Like, some guns I was like, I don't know how the fuck other people are gonna do this because I barely did this. Like, holy shit, like, this shit's insane. Like, and like, I don't know. Like, I would like to consider myself a little bit above average. So that people that are like average, I'm like, oh fuck, like, I don't know how the fuck they're gonna do it. Like,
you're like, fuck, I don't think they can do this.
But yeah, I mean, as for me, I've been playing a little bit of Valo, but I haven't been playing as much as I want to because I want to get Chamber. That's the new agent. He's so fucking badass, dude. He's so good, so versatile.
Good. Like,
yeah.
So I had a game with a Chamber player. I think he probably just leveled it up because he wasn't that good. But like, I just know that like there was a point where we were kind of down, and we didn't have that much money, But this dude just walked around with the deagle and fucking was just popping heads.
Yeah.
Because that's his ability. And so he got to save that round and was still able to pop off. So I mean, the utility, and I don't know if you've seen that fucking video of his ult where he does it super fast. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Where the guy in the fucking aim train room, he's just like fucking ridiculous. But yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah. So like he came out yesterday, and like I was gonna grind with Jervis, Yippo, and some other people, and like I was like, okay, I'm gonna grind for Chamber, and Yippo was like, oh, I already have him, and I was like, did you grind for it or did you buy it? And she's like, no, I didn't buy it. I'm like, oh, okay. And I actually believed her, but no, she bought it, and like, yeah, she was playing it, she popped the fuck off. She made the other team like surrender, like straight up. Yeah, Chamber's really strong in my opinion, because like his abilities are all weapons, like they're all like one shot kill weapons. It's fucking stupid. So yeah. So I need.
Gonna get bounced?
What?
You think it's gonna get what is it called?
Nerfed?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I think so.
So this is my philosophy, okay? It applies to Destiny and it applies to Valo. Their goal is to make a broken fucking champion that makes you buy the champion, and then they nerf it to oblivion. They do that shit in Destiny too. They have guns that control the meta that are pay to win, and then they nerf it to fucking hell and you never see it again. They do that shit all the time. It's not like people don't pick up on it all the time, but like I'm telling you, the more and more games I'm seeing like that, I'm fucking noticing it. I'm on to you fuckers. Gotta watch my door.
I know, they're watching.
Fucking FBI.
But yeah, I mean, I need to continue playing it and grind out for Chamber. I'm not gonna buy him. I'm not one of those people. Maybe I had more money, but I don't know.
I would rather grind it. It feels good to earn it, you know?
Yeah, it does. Definitely it does. But it does take a while though. I will say that. But yeah, I mean, on the note where Steve was saying that Ryan's dropping all this content, even though I don't want to admit it, and I hate Riot unless they ever sponsor us, and I love Riot, right? But yeah, they dropped their Netflix show on like Arcane.
Where does it come out?
They're on Netflix, yeah.
I mean this fall.
Yeah, and then the new season for TFT came out, and then Worlds just happened. So like that's just a bunch of content. But it just finished right? So and the season ended, and for League of Legends for regular comp, and then on top of that they have Valo, and then they have they're trying to push. I don't know if you guys have been seeing this, but they're trying to push Legends of Runeterra, which is their card game, and they're trying to push the fuck out of that. And they're trying to get people like influencers to move over. Like they're incentivizing them with whatever like sponsorships and stuff like that. And yeah, they're making moves. It's really interesting. It kind of reminds me of like YouTube trying to take over the streaming space, because with making moves and trying to get contracts from streamers and stuff like that. So let's see what happens. And like it's only up from here because they're just pumping out content. Like it's good for us as a consumer, you know. Another game, surprisingly, I've been playing a shit ton is Apex. For some fucking reason, that game, like Jack and Yippo were just like, oh, let's play Apex. And I'm like, I played that game before. And like Jack is like level 150 or 70 or whatever. And like before I stopped playing, because I played before there were seasons, I was like 95 and the cap was at 100. So like it's really fucking fun. Like I will admit, like I have to admit that it's still really fun to play. It's really fast paced. And yeah, I mean they have a bunch of new agents, and like I don't know anything that's going on, and there's 3 new maps and it's constantly rotating. So like it's just a lot of content. And the last game I've been playing a shit ton is Halo Infinite. And yeah, that game dropped yesterday, right? Or 2 days ago? I don't remember. 2 days ago.
2 days ago, yeah.
It was because of the
Monday.
Yeah, it was Halo anniversary, and like they surprised everybody by releasing it early. And yeah, like I was expecting like right now I'll be grinding Battlefield 2040 2044 or 2042. I don't know.
2042.
Yeah, 2042. And no, I haven't even bought the game. I've just been playing Halo. I'm just like, fuck, man. There's too much
Dude,
content.
Battlefield fucked up. We talked about it on the pod about Battlefield needing to make a splash. They shipped a broken game. Like
it's out,
and it's buggy as shit. And like you watch people play and of course you even got like the streamers who are probably sponsored and they're just like, yeah, this game, you know, they're not having a good time with it because it's just got weird jank and a lot of people can't even fucking play it because of the graphics. It's very graphics intensive. Like,
really?
Yeah, like
it's crazy. Yeah.
Beta, and it was fine in the beta.
Yeah, in the beta, but I don't know. Like, I guess whatever polish that they put, or maybe they fucked something up. But man, like imagine being Battlefield and thinking like, okay, like all we gotta do is we gotta beat Call of Duty, and then fucking Halo comes out, bro.
I know. I mean, to be fair, they did beat Call of Duty.
Free.
Like, I mean, to be fair, they did beat Call of Duty because like Call of Duty Vanguard, I don't know if it's whether like it's the people I hang out with or the people I know. No one is talking about Vanguard, right? No one.
Absolutely no one. The only people who are talking about Vanguard are the people who make money off of Vanguard, which are fucking streamers who play Warzone nonstop because that's their content. That's their content generator.
Like, I don't even see people streaming it. I saw like XQC stream it once, who's the biggest streamer on Twitch, right? And he was like, "This is a dog shit game." And I was like, "Yeah, but it's pretty bad." Yeah.
What do you think about Battlefield?
On Battlefield, I mean, he's played it. He just said it was really buggy. Like, the worst review I heard is like it's really buggy. They need to fix it. And the best review I've heard is like, "Yep, it's Battlefield." Like, it's just another Battlefield. Honestly, it kind of looks like a carbon copy of like Battlefield 4. Like, it just looks like newer skin and all that stuff. I mean, I guess you could say that about Halo, but I mean, I think the freshness is that it's on PC because it's not on console. It's usually on console, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say like I don't know, like I really enjoy playing Halo, but I honestly don't know if it's just like I haven't played Halo since Halo 3. I mean, I think I played whatever Halo 4 was, but you know, it still feels like forever. The only game I grinded a lot was Halo 3 back when I had that game only for like almost a year. And I don't know, like I played very little, but I had a lot of fun playing with everybody. And I mean, after this, I'll probably play some more.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's different, but I still enjoy it regardless.
I'll tell you what it feels like for me. It feels like I'm in a Call of Duty multiplayer lobby, which is like very quick, low stakes games, you know, that I can play with my friends and like you just pop off or you don't, and it's like it's whatever, you know, like you just play it just to play, you know, because it's fun.
Yeah.
And like you're having fun killing shit, you know, like same reason why you play Call of Duty. Like maybe you want to grind something, like and Halo has that too, and we haven't talked about it yet, but their battle pass is actually kind of dog shit because of how slow it levels up. So but hopefully they said that they might fix it, but I mean, the battle pass is all the way until May of next year, so who the fuck cares, right? It's a $10 battle pass that you have fucking how many months? 6 months, something like that, to grind. So I guess we can't be too mad.
Yeah, I mean, I will say like the one thing Halo has that like Call of Duty doesn't have is like you could like it's low stake and everything, but like you could do goofy shit in Halo, unlike in Call of Duty. Like you're just grinding for weapon skins or like accolades or whatever, right? But in Halo, you can actually get on a Warhog and just start driving around, kill your own teammates accidentally. I'm pretty sure there's like a banning system, but we haven't gone to that stake, right? And then, like yesterday, me and Izzy, like I got into a fucking plane. He jumped on top of my plane, holding like bombs, and like we just flew back to base. Like it was just you could do goofy shit like that, right? So I mean, it's really fun. It just reminds me of like
itself seriously, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's very like that was probably the part I enjoyed the most. Like when we're just fucking like hopping into a fucking like we'll just be like hopping around, like just driving around, doing random shit. And honestly, like it was so weird. Like we'll play. It's like, yeah, we won. It's like I got 5 kills. Like what the fuck? like it was like a big team battle, and like we fucking. I was in there for like so long. It's like I only killed 5 people. What the fuck?
And then on the other side, there is a comp like you play competitively, and yeah, I mean, I dove into it. Like I was kind of nervous. I was like, oh fuck, what if I get like silver or whatever? But like I saw Lyric play, and he's another streamer, and he got placed in diamond. I'm like, shit, dude, if he could do diamond, I could get diamond. So like I did my placement. I think I went 5-5, and I got placed in platinum 6, and that's basically that's where I got landed, right? And I was like, okay, I just need to win 5 more games and I'll get diamond. So then I played 5 more games and I won them and I got diamond. So it's not. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying my roommate played and he said that he played with the same people in the same amount of rounds, and they still got like put in different divisions. So I don't know. I guess because I don't know how it works in if it's like that in every game, like how many kills you get, or however you do in the X game or whatever.
Well, I will say that it's kind of similar to like Valorant, where it takes individual skill as well. So if you're doing really good, like it's gonna place you higher than other people that are doing bad in your team. You know, a win's a win. You still get XP for they go up and stuff like that, but you get more XP if you like get 20 kills or whatever, right? So like that happens also.
Teabag everybody.
Yeah, exactly. That happens in Valo as well. Like I was comping with other people, and like I would make new accounts and I'd instantly get placed in silver, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And I'm playing with bronze or like iron or whatever. So like it has to deal with individual skill. So like I know that ever since Halo 3 or Halo 2, like they've been trying to implement, it's called like a true ranking system or true skill, and that's the only reason I kind of want to grind to Onyx, which is the highest rank in Halo, because my younger self tried to grind for level 50 in Halo 3, and I was never able to do it. The highest I was able to get was 49, 1 off 50, and like that was still big. I was bragging to George Yang and Mark. I was like, oh yeah, I got Brigadier General, because that's huge, right? As like a fucking 15-year-old or 16-year-old, I was like Brigadier General. But like I always wanted the general, right? I always wanted to be on top, but I was never able to get it. So if I'm able to get it like 15 years, like or 10 years from like now, like
damn, you old fuck.
yeah, no. If I'm able to get Onyx, which is the highest rank in Halo currently, I would fulfill my childhood dream of being high rank. Yeah, exactly. Because I grind the shit out of Halo, and like I don't know. But it seems kind of like it's gonna be really grindy, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna do it. I'm happy with Diamond already, but yeah, I had to go through Diamond 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So like,
do you think you would try it on controller?
Fuck no! Like I was contemplating to play Halo on controller, and I'm like, no, like mouse and keyboard is just I'm too comfortable with mouse and keyboard. I'm not used to joysticks anymore.
I was thinking about doing it. This is also like I mean, I don't know, at this point I've been playing like this, but I have this is my mouse, so like it's very different and weird to actually aim and stuff, because you have to push it around and it's a lot bigger and stuff.
Yeah, I guess the only thing we have to wait now on are for custom games. I'm just excited for all the fucking kids that like know like custom games from Halo 3, like Fat Man and Duck Hunt, and like they're gonna import that shit. I'm pretty sure they're making that right now as we speak, because like the game's been only out for 2 days, so like it takes a while for them to make the custom games. So I'm just waiting for everyone to be like, oh, this is the most popular custom game right now. So like it's, I don't know, there's so much content right now. I'm just like overwhelmed with all the content, and also like movies and too, like there's so much stuff going on. So I don't know.
Yeah, we got Black Friday next week. Like, are y'all looking to get anything?
Probably not, no.
I bought something.
So I need a new mouse, and Glorious Gaming is doing a sale. Please sponsor. But I really want their wireless their wireless mouse. It looks really nice, and I need a new mouse because my mouse buttons are on the fritz, like the thumb buttons. Like I like using the bottom thumb button to crouch. It's like it's easy to like crouch and shoot like that. It's like, oh, I do like a little 1-2, but without having to take my hand off the keyboard. And yeah, and I don't know if just doing that over and over again, and I fucked up my mouse because it doesn't work anymore for that. So, and then my top mouse button I use for punch, so it's the same thing. Like sometimes I'll get like ghost inputs, and then sometimes it just won't recognize my inputs. So
Yeah.
especially in like a game like Valorant, like I can't crouch shoot, like it sucks. So I definitely want to get a new mouse. I'm thinking about a new keyboard too, but that's lower priority. But yeah, definitely a new mouse.
Yeah, I ordered a new keyboard, but this is the second time I ordered the same keyboard, but I got a tilting feature, the tilt kit. That's why I was hoping it would work out for me this time, but it didn't work out for me. So now I have to return it. But it was not on special. It was just normal price.
No, damn. What kind of keyboard was it?
It's called the Digma Race. It's like kind of newish. It's pretty much like mine. It's a split keyboard, but it's like a 60% keyboard that has like layering, so that you can press, like it comes with special extra keys in your thumbs, so that you can switch through the layers, because it doesn't come with an arrow keys or like a num keypad, or like essentially it doesn't come with a lot of keys, right? The whole thing is that you use layering so you can not have to move around your hands a lot, because I think I talked about this before, but for example, whenever you press backspace, and this is more like when you're typing normally, not when you're playing, but whenever you press backspace, you have to move your whole like hand, or you like stretch your hand a little bit with your pinky, and so like just remapping a lot of these keys so you can use these other extra keys that are very close to your thumbs, for example, because it came with like 3 extra keys in your thumbs, or just clicking the thumb key so you can switch layer and easily click another button for delete, for example, and doing a lot of stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I mean, technically I can set up software to remap a lot of my keys, but I won't have those nice cool keys. But it made my shoulder hurt like a lot. I think it's because like that one had like huge height to it, even the smallest setting for the tilt, because the tilt kit goes like this essentially, but it was like this even at the smallest setting, and I was like, that is still way too high for me. And I like having my feet on the floor, and not putting like a feet stand or a foot stand or whatever, for ergonomic reasons and stuff. But yeah.
The last thing for me, like I forgot to mention, is that I was playing Overwatch. Like this past Monday was my last game for the collegiate I guess tournament that I'm in, and for the regular season, and it was had a lot of weight behind it, because if we lost, we would be eliminated, and that was the last game. But if we won, we would go playoffs. And that game, like I shit you not, we're all stressing out, bro. We went, and unfortunately, we won. We went 3-2. It was a fucking close ass game. So now we're gonna be going to the playoffs.
Playoffs! He's going to the playoffs!
Playoffs?
Yeah.
Playoffs?
Yeah, I think out of like 50 teams are in it, we got placed 13. We're ranked 13, so top 16 advance. So
nice.
We have this week off. So next time we play is gonna be.
Who's your first opponent?
Huh?
Who's your first opponent?
I'm not entirely sure. They haven't set the bracket up, but we're probably gonna place like rank 2 or 3, because we're on the bottom of the leaderboard.
Right,
That's how seeding works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nick,
We'll see.
have you ever had a made it to playoffs moment?
In robotics.
Yeah, I mean we got first place.
Yeah.
But not in like, I guess, video games, if that matters. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta take you guys bowling, and so I can pop off. Like that was I had a make it to playoffs moment.
I was about to say that.
I had a make it to playoffs moment in bowling where it's the last game of the regular season. I needed 3 strikes to win. And I fucking popped the fuck off and got 3 strikes, bro. I fucking walked off, man. I fucking threw the last one, and I'm like, ooh, fucking.
That's badass.
Mic drop.
Fucking, I was gone. I was gone, dude, and that shit hit, and I was just like, fuck yeah. And they're like against like the 50, 60-year-old opponents, you know, like, fuck you.
Like, I'm totally down to be on your team, but you're asking the 2 worst people right now because, like, Nick has a broken arm, and then whenever I play bowling, my hand gets stuck. It gets stuck like this.
He's running for the long ones.
Okay, fucking Peter Parker.
It gets stuck. I'm just like, oh fuck, and my hand just starts hurting. Like, you know what I mean, right, Nick? Like, it just like fucking hurts. I'm just like, fuck, man.
Is that a Laredo thing? Fucking, you have bad wrists.
I don't know.
It's a gaming glitch.
Yeah, it just hurts so much. Like,
see, I guess that's why. So that's probably why I don't suffer. So I mean I do most things with my right hand, but I bowl and I throw things with my left hand. So I guess it takes less stress off of it. So I'm not always doing the same thing with the same hand. So it's really weird.
But like, fun fact, when I was little, I did take bowling lessons to be good at bowling. My family put me in bowling. So like, I think I'm kind of decent, but like, now I can't fucking bowl because my hand just gets stuck, you know?
Fly away.
Fucking Spider George.
I suck at it. I suck at it, but it's fun to play.
Yeah, it is fun to play.
I will say one thing. I did buy another thing. I guess I was going to talk about it later, but we were talking about buying things, so I figured maybe I'll just say it. But I bought a 3D printer.
What the fuck? Why do you buy a 3D printer?
I'll explain why later. When I talk about my topic.
For his 3D dildos.
Okay, bro. I can tell them to you.
Okay, thank you.
But other than that, like, that's all I've been up to. So I'm excited for the playoffs, and that's gonna happen in 2 weeks. And yeah, I'm gonna post the links. I don't know where I'm gonna post the links, but I'm gonna post them so you guys could hopefully cheer for us in the playoffs. We're probably gonna get smacked, but who knows? Whatever, right? If we get top 15, we get money. That's all I care about.
Hey,
so
$20?
Technically $100 per player. So that, I mean, $100 is $100.
Turkey.
If we get first place, 1K per person.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's like one class. Oh.
That's one class. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just jump into the news. First thing on the docket is we're gonna talk about Streamlabs. So this literally happened today. So apparently, Streamlabs OBS is being accused of plagiarism and, like, I guess, misconduct in the workplace, right, or something like that. Like, because they're just the ex-workers said that their employer were treating them badly in the workplace and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, what do you guys think of this? All the light of all this.
So to clarify, when treating badly, like, basically some employees were criticized because they were calling out Streamlabs on their unethical business practices. And by unethical business practices, we mean take successful products and make your own rendition of them. So for those that don't know, OBS is a streaming product that is open source. It's free, it's open source, and Streamlabs made a version of OBS, which isn't uncommon in, like, the coding world. It's like you make your own version of, like, the thing. But the thing is that they named it Streamlabs OBS, and the creator of OBS, or, like, when they were going to release it, he said, hey, can you guys not name your product after this? Because it implies a direct link, right? It implies a direct link to the two products. And not only did they do that, but they also trademarked the name Streamlabs OBS. So it's like you're basically saying, okay, this free thing it's like it's a sin in the open source community to basically like take something, put your stamp on it, and then make money on it. Like that's it's a sin. Like you're not supposed to do that. And what boiled up, the reason why this all boiled up was because there's another platform that they have. I think it's called there's another platform called Lightroom or Lightstream or something like that. Like somebody can find it, but basically they're a console, a way to easily stream on consoles. And Streamlabs recently integrated that same technology into their platform, but then their website basically outed them, saying that like basically outed them because the two websites for the platform and Streamlabs platform were identical, like the same layout, the same verbiage, the same copy pasta. And then they tweeted and they said, "Oh, that was just placeholder text." Well, why would you have the same exact placeholder text? That directly means that you copied and you pasted and you said like, all right, this is what we're going for, you know? It's like even the same, they even have the same reviews. Like the same like, oh my god, it's a shit show, man. And so now a lot of streamers and a lot of people have been saying this about them for a long time, like to get off of Streamlabs. And now it's happening in droves now. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. But from, like I said, from a programming and an open source standpoint, like they're trying to make money off of open source shit. So they're not coming up with original IP. They're basically plagiarizing and taking things that aren't theirs and turning it into theirs, tweaking like one or two little things. Like it's basically becoming a knockoff at this point. And yeah, I mean it's bad.
So when I first started streaming, I used OBS, and then when we started SavePoint and everything, I thought Streamlabs was OBS. Like I was just so confused. I was just like, what the fuck? Like I didn't know any of the new software or whatever. And then when I just Google OBS, surprisingly enough, Streamlabs was the first thing to pop up.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, okay.
They pay that. They pay Google to be above OBS.
So I was just like, oh, okay, they just upgraded, right? But no, now, like, obviously, I knew this for a while now, but like Streamlabs and OBS are two different entities, and like, yeah, I mean, it's just pretty scummy.
Yeah, and I mean, and so I don't know if you guys know this, but Streamlabs got bought by LG. Like LG owns Streamlabs. So it's like they're making money off of this platform, and meanwhile OBS, they're just all on backers, you know, like community donators, and like that's how they make their
Patreon
money.
probably,
you know, they have Patreons and stuff like that. Like it's like all the work that gets done on OBS is a free open source thing that's backed by the community, and they're just getting taken advantage of.
Yeah, I do know that Pokimane isn't she sponsored by Streamlabs OBS?
Yeah, her face is everywhere.
Yeah.
So I am curious to see what happens there.
How about you, Nick? What do you think about the whole situation?
I mean, it sucks. I mean, I think the biggest part that to me sucks is that I guess it sounds like they're almost just copy pasta the code, because technically it's a common thing for, you know, website A to pop up a feature, website B is like, well, I like that feature. We're essentially just a replica of website A, so let's just copy that feature over. And that's pretty much what everybody does. I mean, they do that with games too, right? Everybody, we get a battle pass, you get a battle pass, you get a gun with emblems, you get a gun with emblems. Like everything just copies each other. So in terms of feature set, like that's normal, but the thing is probably just like copying code word for word. That's really bad. And there's actually, I guess, well, depending on what their law says, there's like some laws, but it's also probably really hard to do anything in the court of law for copying a lot of this code, especially when it's open source. But it does suck that you're trying like usually open source software is like I mean it's stuff we use a lot, right? So we care about it and people care about it. So like pretty much trying to take over something that is open source or trying to make less of it is not good. And yeah, considering like my company works a lot with open source, yeah, it's definitely not cool because open source is definitely, I mean, there's some companies that work with open source people, and then there's people that just work off open source because they're able to get grants and stuff to help them keep working on it, or like Stevie said, just get Patreons or people that believe that the product is very important. So people just give $10-20 a month, and it slowly builds up, and you're able to actually pay developers to actually work on it full time. And it's a lot of people's like a lot of people's dream job is something like that because you just work for the community. You know, you work the hours you want. You try to get a product that is usable by people, and maybe it's something that's used by a lot of developers, or in this time like OBS is something used by a lot of content creators. It's not really a developer focused application, but yeah, it sucks.
Well, I guess we just have to find out because this is literally hot off the presses, you know? Like, let's see what's gonna happen within the developing story within the next week or so. And I guess we'll talk about this next week again. Because a lot's gonna happen. A lot shit's gonna hit the fan. So, yeah. Next topic, Nick, what did you bring to the class?
Alright, guys. So this weekend, I did something, and I thought was pretty cool. Cool like this, but it was not this. Um, have you all ever gone to Renfest?
I have never been to Renfest, but a friend of mine, she always
know what
invites
it
me.
is?
I know what it is, yeah. She always invites me
Mhm.
every year, I just never want to go.
The Ren and Stimpy Festival?
No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a Renaissance festival.
Yeah.
Ah,
Isn't it like a
It is
two-week festival or something like that?
Well, essentially, I think it's only on the weekends, but it goes
Yeah.
on for like 2-3 months. But it's really cool. I mean, to me, honestly, it's like an anime expo, except it's not about anime. It's about the Renaissance period, or more kind of like medieval slash fantasy period, honestly. Um, but I went and I thought it was really cool. Like, I only went for one day. Um, I mean, it's honestly like going to an anime expo slash or going to like Disney World, Disneyland, where everything's just like themed, people dressed up. You can't tell like who's actually like paid to dress up and who's actually just a normal person that's just cosplaying. Um, but it was really cool to see everything. They have different shows that you can go watch. There's different stores. Like they sell, I mean, Renaissance period, right? So a lot of like metal, like like leather stuff. I don't know. I thought it was really cool, and I really think we should go like next year or something. I mean, like you said, I think you told me or somebody told me like PAX got canceled. This is the next thing we go to now. We
Oh,
go to
okay.
Renaissance Festival every year.
I mean, that sounds like fun, yeah. I mean, who do you go with?
I went with it was me, Izzy, Andy, and Vero, and Vero's husband or fiance. Um, and it was really fun. I mean, we stayed in Airbnb. Things happened. We were supposed to have a lot of other people, and they canceled last minute. Um, but it was really fun. Like, so I did a lot of things I hadn't done before. So I shot a crossbow for the first time. Pretty cool. I suck at aiming it, but pretty cool. It's a lot easier than shooting a bow. So I shot a bow for the first time as well. It wasn't a super strong bow, like, because there is like, you know how they show like some bows you can't even pull back. These were like more for normal people, I guess. There was a short bow and a long bow area, so, but it was so cool. I was able to actually hit the thing. I was pretty proud. I did it once. Out of my 10 arrows for $5. I also threw some axes. And those were single, but they did also have like the big ones that you have to like go like this, the battle axes. but I didn't try the battle axes because my hands are already fucked. So I mean, first of all, anytime I had to throw anything, I mean, I just wanted to throw it, but I knew I wasn't gonna be good at it because my hands are fucked. So, but I thought it was really cool. Threw axes, shot bows. Then they also had one where they have a person, right? And then you throw tomatoes at his face. But he's smack talking the shit out of you the whole time. And then usually there's like a big crowd because, you know, he's just talking shit about you. And it was fun. I sadly didn't hit the guy. I literally hit right above his face and right below his face, but not on his face. But it's just fun. And then they also have the other one. I forget what it's called, but it's more normal. The one where they have somebody that's you also like they have a circle you have to hit with a ball or something, and then it hits somebody and they fall into the water. I forget what that is normally called. I think
Like dunk booth.
Yeah, essentially. Except that one's also a lady, or this one's a lady. The other one was a guy. This one was a lady. And she's just smack talking you like, and pretty much the whole time she was just telling people that they can never please their husbands. But in different ways of saying that. But it was really fun. Like there was a lot of other things to do. We also saw like some knights like fight. Actually like with full armor fighting. I thought that was really cool. I didn't get to see the jousting sadly. And I was gonna buy a sword, but by the time I went back, it was sold out. But it was gonna be a cheap sword, like a $30 replica of a Bleach Ichigo Bankai sword. But Andy bought a $200 Chinese sword. Pretty cool. But I saw all these people cosplaying, and it made me want to get into it again. Of actually like building. Well, I've always done like basic cosplays, but actually like building something that's cool. And that's why I ended up buying the 3D printer, and I'm gonna try to cosplay, like build something at least one cosplay every year. Like not this year because this year's already done, but for next year. And I'm gonna try to build the Shikai sword from Bleach. It's like a huge sword that Ichigo has. Like it's like this wide, and then like I think it's like 6-7 feet. So I'm gonna try to build that. We'll see how that goes. I think it'll just be cool to do, but I don't know. I thought it was really cool, and I feel like it would be really cool to go with everybody, and especially even more cool. I mean, this would be like not everybody want to do this, but like to actually dress up. Like whether it just be a simple ass costume, like it doesn't have to be anything cool. But like there's like in the Renaissance period, you know, there's a lot of stuff that you can wear, and it's you just have to wear like some specific type of clothes, and then that's it, you know. But it was really cool. Like there was so many people, lots of stuff to do, and just so many people with different like costumes. Like we actually saw people dressed up as that what's the Netflix show, the Squid Games. There was like these two people dressed up as Squid Games. So like that's what I'm telling you. Like it's a Renaissance festival, but it's essentially just an anime expo to me. Like because essentially anime expo, most people are dressed up in anime, but anything goes, right? You just cosplaying. Yeah. So there's people dressed up in that. We saw Flintstones people dressed up as the Flintstones. We saw like I don't know, there's like so many different things from lots of different like shows and just general things as well. And there's also like groups of people that were dressed up together, and it was really cool. But have y'all ever done like I guess like crossbow, axe, shooting a bow?
Yeah, I've done crossbow and regular bows. I do know crossbows are a pain in the ass because you have to step on it and then you have to load it up and stuff like that. It's like hundreds of pounds of pressures. It's like it's really strained, the wires. Depending on like the modern ones, they go up to 200 pounds, and it's fucking hard to pull up. So you actually have to have like step on it, and you have to have like an assistant hold you because it's really hard. But yeah, when I was younger, I used to do all that stuff like hunting, or not hunting, but like bows, shooting, shotgun, skeet shooting, and all that stuff. It's really fun.
Yeah, me never.
Yeah, so I thought it'd be cool to go like do that. And I mean, they also had tons of food, tons and tons of food. I couldn't really enjoy a lot because I can only like I eat and then have to go brush my teeth, and everybody looks at you weird when you're brushing your teeth in the restroom. Um, but yeah, you can't just keep snacking. I couldn't buy like the normal what is it, turkey leg or whatever that everybody carries around. Because I was like, if I buy this, whatever I finish right now is the only thing I can eat. There's no point. I can't carry this.
Yeah, I mean, I plan on going to the rodeo in February.
Oh,
So I don't know if you guys have ever been to San Antonio Rodeo, but it's basically like all the other rodeos. But yeah, I like going for the food mostly.
Yeah, rodeos are so fun. Like, I don't know if they have it here in I've never been to the one in San Antonio, but the rodeos in Laredo and some like other rounds in Texas, like they have pig wrestling. I don't know, is there pig wrestling one here? Like,
Pig wrestling? I know that there's okay, describe pig wrestling to me.
well, basically they oil up a pig and they set him free, and you have to tackle him. You have to tackle the pig. Do they do that here or?
I feel like they do something similar to that, and then I know that probably one of the funniest things that they do is they do this thing called mutton busting. Have you heard that?
I've heard of it, but I don't remember what it is.
So it's where little kids they get on sheep and they have to hold on to the fucking sheep like for dear life while they're fucking running all around the stadium. And so you just see them like.
Dude, rodeos are so fun. Like, I have to admit, that's like one of the most Texan thing ever. But that shit is so fucking fun, bro. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, we plan on going a couple times to go see a couple of the concerts, and then we'll probably be at the grounds and stuff like that too.
yeah, we saw a mud show, but it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a mud fight, but it was just like funny guys doing shit with mud. It was so funny, but I was like, damn it, I wanted a mud fight.
The next topic, Stevie, what did you bring for the class?
What did I bring for the class? I don't know.
What did you bring,
I mean,
Stevie?
there's been so much stuff going on this week. I mean, like probably like some of the weirdest news this week was Naruto in Fortnite.
I fucking told you guys. I was like, is this real? Is this canon? And he goes, it's probably parody. I'm like, I guess. And next thing you know, this week when was it? Like, they released fucking Naruto and Sasuke shooting people.
Halo.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Dude, it's like so not only did they do Naruto, but they did the entire Team 7. So Kakashi, Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto. And then they also added some like Naruto themed items. Like they have like a kunai knife, like they have like an explosion tag with the kunai. So like you throw it and it explodes. So it's really funny. But probably the funniest thing that I've seen, I saw like, cause it's like you're loading into the lobby. It's the loading screen and it has Naruto, Rick from Rick and Morty, fucking Master Chief, and Thanos. Because that is where we've gotten to in Fortnite. It's like, it's the guys from Fortnite.
Hey, Travis Scott's in that universe too, so.
Oh, dude, yes. He's in the universe. Oh, man. But, dude, it's just so fucking weird. Like, and it's just so normalized to have them just holding guns. And
the one thing they never do.
Like, it's just such a weird fucking, like, it's such a weird world to me that, like, you got, like, here comes fucking Naruto fucking roll it up with a gun, coming to blast your ass. I mean, same thing with fucking Marty. It makes no sense. Like, probably the place where I would draw the line, because I don't ever in a million years see them doing it, is if Mario or Luigi were to end up in Fortnite. Imagine the images of Mario with a gun. That is Nintendo's worst nightmare. But oh my god, like where does it end? Where does it end?
It's crazy. I can't believe they actually got Naruto.
It's so fucking weird. But I mean, does that open the door for Dragon Ball Z as well?
I mean, technically, if we want to get technical, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and One Piece all had a crossover episode. So technically, they're all in the same universe. Okay.
It's all Shonen Jump. So I mean, it could be. Fucking the Shonen Jump game is just gonna literally be fucking
Fortnite.
all in Fortnite. Like, what the fuck? It'd be so weird. Here comes Yu-Gi-Oh! Like,
He has his deck.
I played Pot of Greed. Oh my god, dude! Because like I'm just thinking about all of the characters that were in Shonen Jump, and like if they were in Fortnite.
Dude, Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, I mean that's the easy one, right? I don't know. It's so fucking weird, dude. What a world! What a world we live in now.
Nick's favorite new game is Fortnite because he's gonna get the Naruto skin and everything. One Piece, if there's
Hell
Luffy.
no, brother. Put Naruto in Valorant. I'll play. No, I'm not that hype on Naruto and Fortnite. I can't play it. I don't know. It's,
well, I mean, didn't they add Street Fighter characters as well?
Huh?
Didn't they add like Street Fighter characters too? Like Chun-Li with a gun?
Yeah, fucking Chun-Li and Ryu can hold fucking guns in there too. Fucking weird. Can't punch. He doesn't punch. I would have rather seen Naruto in fucking Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, dude, that would be good stuff right there.
Like I would have rather seen that, you know, like people like put these people in situations where it actually legit makes sense. Like apparently, I think we talked about it a couple pods ago, but Rick is supposed to be in like the Warner Brothers version of Smash Brothers, which kind of makes sense. I mean, like he can, that doesn't bother me that he's in a thing like that. But the moment you hand them a gun, I'm like, that's not them at all. Like, why do you have a gun?
It is very strange though. Now I want to see the next crossover.
I actually played Smash this past weekend and I finally saw what Sora, and he was playing as Sora with all his abilities. I was like, pretty cool.
He feels like you're holding a piece of paper. Like he's so light. It's weird. It felt weird to me. Like his movement. Like he felt like just like as if he was gonna fly away. Like it was hard to control. But I don't know. I am really glad though. So this past weekend, they had the Red Bull Kumite. I don't know if you guys saw that or heard of that. But
No.
It's like the first IRL fighting game tournament that they've had in like a long fucking time. Where they had like multiple fighting games. So they had like the new Guilty Gear, Street Fighter, and all that. Dude, I love me some fucking fighting games to watch because they're just so fucking hype. This dude, Problem X, man, this guy was down in the grand finals. He was down 0-3 sets. So that's like that's 3 games. He was down 3 sets and he comes back and sweeps this motherfucker for 5 sets. 5 sets, bro. And he just like the term in the FGC is downloaded, like download complete. Like he's got the strat, like he's got it. Like you have been downloaded, you have been figured out. Like you're done. Like it's like it was just ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it. But it's moments like that, like and because you got the crowd and you get the pop off, man. Oh man, I missed it so much. So glad to see that like there's some kind of normalcy kind of coming back. So that was really cool to watch. Can't wait to see more.
Also, another thing that happened was the new Spider-Man trailer came out, and like honestly, when I saw that shit, dude, it looks so fucking good. I got super excited. Like, Oh my
Dude,
god.
I was watching some of the people on TikTok break it down, and they were talking about how like people are thinking that Doc Ock is actually going to be a good guy in this, because like they're like, when you slow it down, it looks like he's fighting Electro, and also like Electro's character looks different than what it like the way he did in the original movie. So there's theories that like that them being in the MCU is like changing them to where they become permanent parts of the MCU. And then and the thing that he says at the end is that I can't stop them, and basically like insinuating that the universes are fusing like permanently. And so I don't know, it's I can't fucking wait. December, like that. Oh man. And I need to I still need to watch Shang-Chi and Eternals, but Shang-Chi just came out on Disney Plus, so I want to watch that. I heard Eternals is kind of weird. I heard it's like if DC made a Marvel movie. That's what I've heard.
I mean, it's not total, dog, but like I feel like it's nowhere like Shang-Chi was good. That was good shit. This one, it was like, I feel like it had so much potential. I didn't know jack shit about the characters, but it had so much potential in my opinion, because there's so many heroes, but it just didn't live up to what I thought was gonna happen. And the action sequences, I didn't think they stood up to like normal Marvel like action sequences, and especially for having a lot of like superheroes, like it didn't feel crazy. Maybe it's also because like there isn't really too much build up for the movie. Like it's the movie itself that builds up all the characters. There isn't like a whole movie for each person or something. They probably couldn't even pull out a whole movie on each of these heroes.
Do you think it would have been better as a show?
Yeah, I think it would have been better as a show.
Yeah, dude, Marvel's shows are like top tier. I mean, and we also got Hawkeye, the new Hawkeye show coming out this Christmas. That's gonna be fucking cool. Yeah,
But
I don't know.
The biggest release
this good shows.
The biggest release is gonna be this is not Marvel, but this is coming up this weekend. It's Cowboy Bebop. That's another release. So I'm really excited about that.
The reviews. We're about to eat our words on this pod. We said it was gonna be good, and we were gonna.
Whoa! You guys.
No, I said we as in the people of reason said it was gonna be good.
Okay.
Not the old.
All the haters.
The old haters.
Okay.
But, I mean,
okay.
We'll see. Like I'm hoping that it's just like critics being super critical, but the early reviews are shitting on it pretty bad. So we'll see. But I don't know.
I saw the IGN review, but I'm pretty sure like I don't really trust IGN anymore because like all of them are bot. But they're pretty positive. Like I don't know, it was really positive. Like their review, I'm just like, oh, okay. At least one person said it was okay. I'm pretty excited. I fucking love John Cho, dude. He's a good actor. He's a good ass.
Watch Party win.
When it comes out, well.
No, we can binge that shit this weekend.
Yeah, I'm down.
We also need to watch the new episode of.
My fiance doesn't want to watch that shit. I was like every time I'm like, I always have to ask. It's like, are you gonna want to watch this? And she's like, nah. Because if not, then I can just watch it on my own and binge it.
Has you ever watched the Cowboy Bebop?
No, she's not really that into anime. We have been watching Dexter though.
Yeah, I was gonna say another thing that's coming up is Dexter. Dude, there's so much content, bro.
It's out. It's alright.
I know.
It's episode 2. So it's some good shit. I'm wondering how it's gonna go. Oh, I won't say good shit. I'm like, it's okay shit. It needs to continue to build, but I'm just like, can you hurry the fuck up, please?
Yeah, that's what I was scared of. So I'm just gonna let some episode build up, and then eventually I'm gonna watch them all together. Because like I'm probably gonna be like, oh fuck, I want to know what happens now, bro. So I'm just gonna let some time pass.
To do that too, but it just kills me inside. I was just like, yeah, I gotta watch it because there's nothing else to watch right now. So it's like that's what I want to watch. So yeah. Good though.
Yeah,
it's good.
So
it's more Dexter.
More Dexter.
More Dexter. So
I'm pretty excited to watch that. I haven't started it. I haven't touched it. Yeah, I mean, other than that, like, I'm really excited for Spider-Man. It looks so cool. Like, here, I'm calling it right now. You know that there's a scene in the trailer where Spider-Man's like falling down. He's trying to reach Mary Jane, right? Fucking guarantee you, another Spider-Man's gonna save her ass, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, hey."
Garfield's gonna be at the bottom.
Yeah, because I mean, he saw Gwen Stacy like die. Like, dude, I'm calling it right now.
It's gonna be. It's too predictable at this point. Like I feel like they shouldn't have fucking shown that. I'm kind of mad about it now.
Yeah.
But it's like, come on, that's Spider-Man's way to make right. Like, you're giving him a second chance, basically.
Yeah.
And of course he's gonna fucking take it.
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm so excited.
There's like a lot of like people are saying that there's like CGI trickery in there too. Because like there's a part where if you like slow it down, it looks like the lizard man is getting punched by somebody, but it's like by an invisible person. So people are like, oh, that's probably one of the Spider-Mans, and they're fucking they're like they took his ass off. Like they took him off, but they didn't fix like the part where the dude's getting punched. So I don't know. It's nagging at me, but it is what it is. I'm just super surprised that they've revealed so much of it, you know? Like I think they could have left it at Doc Ock and a teaser of Green Goblin and it would have been great. But they went full send and they said all right, we're gonna fucking show you everybody. We're gonna show you Sandman, Electro, Lizard Man, Doc Ock, fucking Green Goblin. And then there's another Green Goblin. I don't know if you slow it down.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
it's a Green Goblin that's not the same. It's a different fucking one. So I don't know if people are saying that it's Ned, but I highly fucking doubt that it's Ned.
I'm pretty sure, dude. I was thinking, I was like, are they gonna get James Franco to reprise his role as Green Goblin? But I was like, no, there's so many. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a lot of sexual allegations against James Franco.
Oh, right now.
So, yeah, right now. So I'm just like, I don't know if they're gonna bring his ass back. But like, James Franco,
the one that hangs out with Seth Rogen.
Not anymore because of all the allegations.
Oh, who does he play?
They don't hang out no more. Oh.
James Franco plays Peter Parker's best friend in Spider-Man 1.
Oh.
Like he's Green Goblin's son, and then he becomes the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, when I saw it, I was like, are they gonna bring back James Franco? But then I was like, no, all these allegations, bro, they're not gonna bring him back. Cause I really like him as an actor, but fuck. And like,
dude, imagine
like
if Tom Hardy shows up.
I mean, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, I agree with you, Steven, because like, why did they like the marketing? I feel like they fucking shit the bed, bro, because like they showed so much in the trailers, but they haven't confirmed the other Spider-Mans. Like, we already know the other Spider-Mans are gonna be there. Why the fuck?
Like, they want it to be.
Well, they can have you go watch the movie at least for one thing.
But maybe. Like, then don't talk about all the characters that we didn't know that was gonna be in it. I didn't know Sandman was gonna be in it.
Right?
Like, or Electro. Like, I was just like, why the fuck did they tell us all these characters are gonna be in it, but the 3 characters that we know are gonna be in it, they haven't even released it? Like, what the fuck? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. But
well, you know, that was the marketing team. They were like, well, they know that there's gonna be 3 characters. They know exactly which ones. We haven't given them exactly the actual 100%. Let's give them new characters, so they can even go crazier. And maybe still watch the movie, but they already watched like all the good parts, so like maybe they might not come watch it.
They watched all the good parts.
I know. Oh man, I don't know. It's gonna be good. I'm excited. That's probably the best thing going right now.
I was asking Yippo because like I was like, oh, you know how J. Jonah Jameson are the same person in every universe? Yeah. Are they gonna be? Is there gonna be a scene where all of them pop up and it's just gonna be the same actor? They're like, oh, we look the same. Like, I mean, yeah, exactly.
and then Alex Jones is in there like, what the fuck?
I was just like, man, probably that's a potential. Like, that'd be pretty funny. Like a funny scene where all of them just merge together and like they're all the same. So.
Do you have pictures of Spider-Man? I got so many pictures of Spider-Man.
Yeah, we're all pretty excited for that.
Do you know who Spider-Man is? I was Peter Parker. That's not Peter Parker. That's Peter Parker. God damn it!
Yeah, I'm
They're
so
gonna turn
excited.
Peter Parker gay.
Oh, the remix. Yeah, that's a
Did you guys
very
go
that's a
watch
very old joke.
Duncan, or what was it called? The other
Dunkirk?
movie? Yeah, no, not Dunkirk. The one that I talked about like 3 weeks ago. That you guys
Oh,
were like, oh, I
Dune.
want to go watch
Dune.
Yeah, that
I've
one.
not seen
No,
it. No.
I didn't get to watch Dune.
No.
I heard it's good though. Got Zendaya.
Oh,
I
I
just
figured
heard
we
it's
might
like
be
a
able
lot
to
of
talk
like.
about it this time, but I guess not.
I just saw like it's a lot of like that meme with Mac staring into the camera. He's like, it's like a lot of staring out into the distance. That's what I've
It's a
seen.
lot
I
of
just seen
story.
clips of that shit.
It is a lot of story.
I'm probably gonna watch it soon. I haven't watched it, but it's on my watch list, you know. But it's still growing, man. There's so much things to watch. At least for me, there's a lot of things to watch. So I want to watch Eternals. Like I've heard that's mixed reviews, but I kind of want to watch it just for Rob Stark. I just really I like him.
I'll definitely wait till it comes out for free on Disney Plus. So
So in my opinion, I would say that Eternals is better than Dune, but I didn't enjoy Dune at all. So there's that. But of course, I thought Iron Man 2 was way better. But that's also a really high, I think, really good movie. So
I have to like admit that Marvel did a really good job with the fucking the Mandalore character or whatever the fuck his name is.
Mandalorian?
From
Mandarin.
the Mandarin. Yeah, the Mandarin from
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3, where they everyone was really pissed off because of Mandarin. Wasn't it Iron Man 3?
Iron Man.
Is that-
You said Spider Man.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
oops.
fucking confused, bro.
Oops.
I was like, he
That's
came
what I
out
meant.
as Spider-Man?
No, it's
I was
because
like, when?
I knew it was Iron Man, but like my brain, that's how it works. It's like 100 miles an
Thinking
hour.
about Spider Man right now.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, Peter Parker. I need more pictures.
So yeah, so Iron Man 3, everyone was really bitching about like how the Mandarin was such a really cool character, but the movie made it into like a shitty person, like a shitty character. But they brought it back in Shang-Chi. Like I was like, whoa, this is pretty cool. Like this is really cool.
Mhm.
Like you haven't seen it, right, Stevie? So I'm not gonna spoil it
No,
that
but
much.
I've already heard that the Mandarin's in it.
Yeah, and like I never knew that the real Mandarin is actually Shang-Chi's dad. Like that's really cool. Like I don't know. Like that's really badass.
Yeah,
So-
I thought it was really cool. Like when I first watched the movie, I was like, what? This guy? What?
Yeah. Damn, they really went to the Disney vault. It's a deep cut, bro. They're just like, okay, what's one mistake we made? Oh, we fucked up here. Let's just bring him back and make him lovable. And they fixed it. Yeah, they literally just fixed it in like 10 years. Like, it's pretty good. But the last thing we're gonna be talking about, because we've already been going on for an hour, is that recently they announced that COD is gonna be banning cheaters potentially in all COD games. So I mean,
Yeah,
That's-
That's to get banned.
I mean, they deserve it. You cheat in games, you deserve to get banned from the game. And like, just because there's a new COD out doesn't mean you can start cheating again. So fuck you.
I mean, if this actually becomes real, like if this goes through, like I feel like this is like what would make me want to go back to COD, like honestly, because like COD, like the only thing that goes well with COD are like hand in hand or cheaters, right? Because there's so many cheaters in COD. So like if they do implement this, I'm just like, okay, maybe I should go back playing Warzone or COD or whatever. Because I mean, I've always loved COD. Like I mean, we played Modern Warfare 2. Yeah.
How do they plan on doing the ban?
I'm not entirely sure,
I don't know.
but they just announced that they're gonna be talking about it, or they're gonna be doing it.
It's IP ban? That sucks.
I don't know, maybe it's an IP ban, but like I don't know. We'll find out. There's gonna be a lot more news coming up in the week, right? So
Oh, I will say one last comment. I don't know if you guys saw that in Disney Plus they released with Disney Anniversary or whatever the fuck it was. They released a lot of the Marvel movies in IMAX. So essentially you can watch it in IMAX from your house, even though that technically, yeah. So like if you have a really good like home setup, you can experience what you do at the movie theater in IMAX at your house. But like essentially you only notice a difference if one, you have a big ass TV, so that in some scenes they'll actually use most of the TV versus before it had like those big square, the black squares at the bottom. So whenever you watch like Shang-Chi, for example, you'll be able to see more of the actual screen this time, compared to like before, I guess they had released it in non-IMAX. And then if you actually have like, I don't know what it is, but IMAX surround sound, I don't know what the fuck that even means, but that's not what I have. You would actually experience the audio of IMAX, but I don't know how the hell you get there. But I thought that was pretty cool, except that, like, for the most part, honestly, it doesn't really mean much shit for most people. But I still thought it was pretty cool. I like pressed Iron Man 2 or Iron Man 1 or something just to watch it, but I was able to tell, I guess, that the screen was a little bit bigger, and that was it. I was hoping that my sound would sound cooler, but that didn't happen.
Yeah.
That's upgrade.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
No.
I mean, it's cool that they have the option, but most people are not gonna even notice it, or they're gonna have the equipment to do it. So,
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's cool, but. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's it for this episode. We have a lot to talk about still, but we're gonna cut it short. We're not cutting it short. We're already past the time. But yeah, this is Save Point. We're signing out. See you guys.
Bye, everybody. Bye.